The time now is 5:01 in the morning time on this Friday morning, February 21st, 2014. Time now for the Weather Magician PJ Wiggins, the Morning Report. Friday morning, February 21st, 2014.
From the 495 corridor on west and north.
Good morning to you all. This lovely Friday morning, our current conditions at 5:01 a.m. in North Massachusetts. Got a temperature of 36 degrees, overcast skies, humidity 89%, wind speed east by 3 miles per barometer, 30.05 inches, 2.33 degrees, visibility 10 miles. Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. It shows back to this rain showers in northeastern Massachusetts on for 7 Hampshire on December, Maine. Few sleet and rain showers mixing in around west to Worcester, and sleet pelts mixing from northern Wisconsin stretching out for central New Hampshire, down for central Vermont. Rain showers in western portion of Vermont and up into upstate New York with a few sleet pelts mixing around Adirondacks. Snow showers in southeastern Maine, out for central New Hampshire, out for northeastern Vermont. And rain showers stretch around the southeastern suburbs of Montreal and stretching it down through Ontario, sleet and snow showers around the Montreal area and stretching down for northeastern Ontario and Ottawa, and the rain showers stretching down for northeastern Ottawa, down for western New York, and stretching out Rochester, Buffalo, down for Toronto, and stretching it out all the way down for the western Ontario, down for western Pennsylvania, down for eastern Ohio, down for western portions of West Virginia, down for eastern Kentucky, Tennessee, western Carolina, down for northern Georgia, stretching it out in Montgomery, down for southern Alabama, down for southern Mississippi, Alabama, down for western Florida, and down for southeastern portions of Louisiana, with a few thunderstorms mixed in it, and a couple of batches of snow showers in northern portions of Illinois, down for northwestern portions of Indiana. Back to the snow showers in northern portions of northern Wisconsin with heavy snow mixed in it. Northern Wisconsin down for eastern Minnesota, down for eastern Iowa and stretching out of southern Ontario. Couple of batches of snow showers in central and western portions of Colorado. Batches of snow showers in western portions of South Dakota, down for northwestern portions of Nebraska. Back to the snow showers in northern Utah, down for eastern Idaho, down for Wyoming, and stretching out Montana, down for northeastern portions of Oregon, down for northeastern portions of Washington, down for eastern British Columbia, down for southwestern portions of Alberta, south central portions of Alberta, central and northeastern portions of Alberta, west near Saskatoon. Snow showers in western portions of the Cascades of Washington and Oregon, and sleet and snow showers around the Olympic Mountains of Washington State. Plus, Montana, good evening, 25 degrees. Good morning with scattered clouds. Okay, let's take a look at our.
Where her daughter works as a sales associate. She just came out of work and then sold the car. And she
Satellite loop shows special calls from 7 Texas and stretching it out through Mississippi down to Georgia, stretching out Appalachians and coming up New England, coastline stretching out Atlantic, Canada, and stretching it out for the Great Lakes here. Never mental calls from central portions of Nevada down for Utah and down to Colorado, stretching out for Northern Rockies and stretching it down to Western Washington, down for British Columbia, Alberta, down for western portions of Saskatchewan here, and mental calls off the British Columbia and off of Washington, Oregon here. Okay, let's take a look at our radar map situation. It shows
when all of the work will be complete out here, or
high pressure centered in the western portions of Colorado and then for north central portions of Texas. Low pressure with front mounted stretching from northern California stretching off the southern California coastline here.
overnight, one person is dead after a shooting in Boston. It happened just before 11:30 on Ithaca Street in Mattapan. We've not heard of any arrests.
Low pressure centered in northeastern Washington State.
And also new this Friday morning.
Down for southeastern Montana.
Say they're trying to prevent what eventually happened.
Southwestern portions of Ontario. Northern UP and Michigan. And down in Washington, D.C.
At his apartment complex,
and a fertile boundaries in northern Texas, out western Oklahoma, western Kansas, out Nebraska.
Relationship with Castano, they say.
And fertile boundary from Arkansas, stretching out from western Kentucky down from Illinois. It's 35 degrees on temperature right now in Boston. We are the same temperature in Chicago at 35. It's 44 in Washington, D.C., 64 in Atlanta, 35 in Miami, 66 in Brownsville, 40 in Dallas, 31 in Kansas City, 12 in Minneapolis, 34 in Denver, 32 in Albuquerque, 39 in Salt Lake City, 27 in Great Falls, 43 in Seattle, 51 out in San Francisco, 64 in Los Angeles here. Regional temperatures here, it's 35 in Boston, 34 in Bedford, 36 out in Beverly, 35 in Gloucester, 37 out in
transportation. He leaves tomorrow. And
Marshfield 36 and Taunton 34, New Hampshire 35, Buzzmate 37 and Marston Vineyard 38 out in Nantucket 38 out in Chatham 37 in Provincetown 34 out in Smithfield 35 out in
during his first year.
Wesley 36 in Blackout 37 in New London 35 in New Haven 35 in Danbury and Meriden and in Hartford 34 in Waterbury and Windsor Locks 35 in Springfield 33 in Amherst 34 in Greenfield 36 in North Adams 33 in Pittsfield 37 in Bennington 34 in Keene, New Hampshire and in Nashua, New Hampshire 32 in Manchester, New Hampshire 33 in Concord, New Hampshire 36 in Potsdam, New Hampshire 35 in Albany, New York 37 in New York City 39 in Slipton 38 in Southampton, New York.
Will be settling those expensive union contracts. The former mayor
Okay, let's take a look at our HPC forecast discussion here.
is really just getting them motivated.
Every person has an interest. Everyone has their interest. Then you build
Excuse me. Heavy rain and thunderstorms for the eastern United States. Snow and wind for parts of the upper Midwest on Friday. Scattered snow showers from the northwest corner for the United States.
Here. And right now, 4 people are dead, 2 more.
A strong storm system over the eastern United States will keep the weather active for another day. Location east of the Mississippi River.
And headquarters. This was in the northern part of the state. Members were
A deep supply of
Sherry Lash Rhodes and her son.
moisture flowed northward from the Gulf of Mexico ahead, and a cold front has resulted in widespread moderate heavy rainfall, along with some strong thunderstorms. Most locations across the east coast state should experience a random rain, and admitted thunderstorms lasting for a few hours as the band of rainfall moves eastward. Severe storms are also possible from Virginia to the southeast coast on Friday as the front moves eastward. The environment with a greater instability this year. Over the upward Midwest and northern Great Lakes and coastal to the main surface low. Brilliant conditions are likely from eastern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and upper peninsula of Michigan Friday morning.
Take a look at this video in overnight as the fights break.
Most of the snow and wind should move northward to the Ontario by.
Hammer out.
The evening with windy conditions expected to continue into the Saturday as a steep pressure gradient remains. Over northern New England, a mixture of rain, freezing rain, and some sleet is likely north of the warm front where warmer air is aloft provides a sub-freezing layer on the near the ground.
There's a bit of controversy unfolding there this morning.
Elsewhere across the continental United States, there will be isolated and scattered snow showers from the Cascades to the northern Rockies with some weak shortwave energy passing overhead. Quiet and pleasant weather conditions are expected to continue from the desert southwest to the southern plains. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion for New England. It'll go like this. Here, a warm front bringing a wintry mix of precipitation to our region tonight and Friday morning across the interior with rains elsewhere. Much warmer air remains Connecticut and Rhode Island and much of Massachusetts Friday afternoon along with gusty showers and locally heavy rainfall. Cold trend falls for this weekend with a much colder weather likely next week. 4 a.m. update. This first of 2 rounds of precipitation is over. 7 New England currently with the heaviest precipitation. 7 New Hampshire. These next few hours will be the most complicated part of the forecast with a surface temperature playing such an important role. Temperatures across the air are hovering around freezing with a few locations below freezing and the majority just above. 2 points are just below freezing, so any heavy precipitation that moves over these areas will likely enough to cold temperatures to freeze it are just below aloft the atmosphere is warming up now for precipitation to be falling as rain in southern New England.
Who fell in both the short and
The question is whether the temperature of the surface will be above or below freezing. The areas where the temperature will be below freezing and fall below freezing. Ice will be a concern, not expected much in the way of icing, less than a 10 inch possible, but even with the lightest amounts of ice, it can be careful and travel. So we'll need weather advisory in place for a portion of Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire.
Alright guys, fighting cancer with the power of your mind.
By mid-morning, temperatures should rise about freezing everywhere. Although any rainy precipitation falls rain at this point, the concern will return to heavy rain and thunder from this afternoon. A cold front approaching air, straight with a low-level jet and steam with the mid-level left rain should provide enough instability for a convective line of showers just out of the cold front. In addition, precipitous water falls us 3 standard deviations above normal for this time of the year. So rain showers are likely to produce brief heavy downpours and snow cloud rain. Expect some potted water on the roads this afternoon, depending on the time of the year. The front is this. The showers that are in the front, there may possibly some thunder with this line. Have kept slight chance of thunder to the grids front this afternoon, except the front moving to the front in the late afternoon, early evening. The comes front during the daylight. There'll be a similar potential to the comes front later after some of the heating of the day is lost. Thunder is less likely, despite the heavy low-level jet to warm air aloft will prevent most of that energy from mixing to the surface. The exception to this would be any convective showers that occur. Heavy rain and the showers could drag some of the stronger winds down to the surface. Okay, let's take a look for feature cost to see where the features.
Every Blue Diamond almond. A good that comes in 25 flavors, from whole natural to the Southern sauce. That's the good gets done. There's no stop.
Okay.
Snack nut of U.S. snowboarding.
This is a front from New York down for Pittsburgh down for Charleston down for Eastern Kentucky and Tennessee down to Western Carolinas and Georgia by now. 2 hours later, it will make its appearance in southern New York down for Western Pennsylvania down for Virginia down for Appalachians. There, 9:35. It's gonna be here by West Virginia down for West Central Pennsylvania down for Western New York. Here, 11:30 is gonna be in the Central New York and Central Pennsylvania down for Western Maryland down for Virginia.
So how did Lara take this into that? Go this, improve this with Lara on Good Morning America.
1:30 is gonna be here by down the knife down for Eastern New York and down for Philadelphia. For Baltimore down for Annapolis here about 1:41.
We do more marketing, from interactive floor plans, professional photography, and extensive online exposure.
Everyone will know your home is for sale.
For a free consultation on selling your home, call us now at 855-510-SOLD.
Or log on to mlrealtyne.com.
Magio Lomacchia, we treat every home like a real estate.
3:33. The showers with storms together in Albany, New York. And pow, there you go. 5:38. Has been rated storms from eastern throughout that food. Western New Hampshire after Central Massachusetts down to Rhode Island.
Mattresses feature Serta's breakthrough
And it'll be moved at about 7:30 here.
enhanced cooling comfort and extra support where you need it most. And limited time closeout pricing on adjustable basis means you'll save up to $1,000 during the Serta factory rollback.
That's nice. Storm Team 5 weather is sponsored by AutoFair.
Wind gusts. Winds spread 10 to 25 miles per hour from Western Inland, 30 miles per hour over the Cape. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Go like this. For today, it is going to be rain with thunderstorms also possible after 2 p.m. Some storms with heavy rain. Patchy fog, high near 51 degrees. East wind about 6 to 11 miles per hour. Becoming 70 afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 90%. Noon rainfall amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible. Tonight, rain and possibly a thunderstorm before 10 p.m. Then a slight chance of rain between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Some storms put heavy rain. Patchy fog before 8 p.m. Lower at 31 degrees. West wind about 9 to 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 8%. Noon rainfall amounts between the 10th and a quarter inch to hour as possible thunderstorms. Saturday, sunny skies out here, 48 degrees, southwest wind about 7 to 11 miles per hour. Saturday night, podcast skies north 31 degrees, southwest wind about 7 to 9 miles per hour. Sunday, most of the skies out here, 47 degrees, west wind about 6 to 11 miles per hour. Saturday night, a slight chance of rain and snow before midnight, then a chance of snow. Most of the skies north 25 degrees, chance of precipitation 30%. Monday, most of the skies out here, 34 degrees. Monday night, most of the skies north 18 degrees. Tuesday, most of the skies out here, 30 degrees. Tuesday night, podcast skies north 17 degrees. Wednesday, chance of snow, but the skies out here, 31 degrees, chance of precipitation 30%. Wednesday night, podcast skies north 15 degrees.
It's gonna rain later, so don't get bother, right?
And for Thursday, most of the skies out here, 30 degrees. Peters with a phrase of the day. A rainy Friday on tap. This is PJ Winston Beaver. Good day with a good positive attitude.
Today, that